The orange sun dipped below the horizon. The sky turned a deep purple. 10-year-old Lily skipped along the sidewalk. Her backpack bounced with each step. This was her usual route home from school. She knew every crack in the pavement. She knew every tree she passed. She felt safe. The air smelled of freshly cut grass. Birds chirped their last songs of the day. Lily hummed to herself. Everything felt normal, just another day. Lily rounded the corner onto Oak Street. It was always quieter here. Fewer houses lined this street. But today the silence felt heavy, oppressive. The birdsong stopped. Lily no longer heard the distant rumble of cars. Even the leaves on the trees seemed to hang still. An unnatural hush had fallen over everything. Lily stopped humming. She clutched her backpack straps a little tighter. Her heart thumped in her chest. A shiver ran down her spine. Something felt wrong. A faint breeze rustled through the trees. Lily jumped. She spun around, expecting to see someone standing behind her, but the street was empty. The breeze returned. This time, Lily could have sworn she heard something else. Whispers, soft and indistinct, like voices carried on the wind. They seemed to be coming from the shadows under the trees. They sent chills down Lily's spine. She quickened her pace, her eyes darting around nervously. As Lily walked faster, the shadows seemed to move too. They stretched and twisted, reaching out from beneath the trees and bushes. Lily stopped, her breath catching in her throat. She stared at the shadows. They weren't just moving, they were growing, taking on strange, unsettling shapes. Lily's mind raced. She'd never been afraid of shadows before, but these were different. These shadows felt alive, and they seemed to be closing in on her. Section 5. A cold. Fear. Fear pulsed through Lily. It tightened her chest, making it hard to breathe. Her hands trembled. Her legs felt like lead. She wanted to scream, but no sound came out. She wanted to run, but her body felt frozen in place. The whispers grew louder, closer. Lily's eyes darted back and forth, searching for the source of the whispers, but the shadows hid everything. She was surrounded by darkness and fear. Suddenly a shadow lunged from behind a tree. It brushed against Lily's arm, cold and insubstantial. She screamed and finally found her voice. Terror propelled her forward. She didn't look back. She didn't know what the shadows were or what they wanted. She just had to get away. Lily's backpack bounced painfully against her back. Her lungs burned with exertion, but she didn't dare slow down, not even for a second. Through her tear-filled eyes, Lily saw the familiar shape of her house in the distance. Its warm, yellow glow beckoned to her like a lighthouse in a storm. Her legs ached, her chest heaved, but she pushed herself harder, her eyes fixed on the front door. Almost there, almost home. She fumbled for her keys, her fingers shaking. She could almost feel the shadows closing in behind her, their whispers like icy breath on her neck. Finally, she reached the front door. She jammed the key into the lock and threw herself inside, slamming the door shut behind her. She leaned against the door, gasping for breath. The sounds and smells of home washed over her. The comforting aroma of dinner cooking, the gentle hum of the refrigerator, the familiar creak of the floorboards. Lily slid down to the floor, her back against the door. She was safe. For now. But something told her that everything had changed. Lily sat there for a long time, her heart slowly returning to a normal rhythm. The shadows outside her door remained still and silent, but she couldn't shake the feeling that they were still watching her. Her walk home, usually a time of peaceful reflection, had become a terrifying ordeal. And as much as she wanted to believe it was all just her imagination, deep down, she knew better. Something strange and unsettling had entered her world, and Lily had a feeling that it wasn't going away anytime soon.